It's Week 18 of the 2025 season, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Texans and the Cardinals, next on Madden.
Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And away we go in Glendale. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And they'll be led out by a #1 pick out of Oklahoma. One of the game's better runners, it's Kyler Murray.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
Oh, here's another up. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And the Texans grab it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Buda big. To an end. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Right up the gut. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Dadrian Taylor-Demerson getting there for the tackle.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Back-to-back carries here. He's got the first with room to go inside the 20. And they finally get to him at the 15. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first. From the red zone now. Complete to Dell. And he drives this forward to the 6.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Second drive of the game upcoming for this Arizona offense. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And they sent it straight ahead, but After a gain of 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the 33 on 2nd down. This is hauled in by Atwell. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Cardinals first down. Trying an option play, headed left. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
When they drop these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
He's got the hook up to Atwell. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Derek Forrest able to make the stop.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Back to the air, Murray. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Murray on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. On for the field goal now. Here's Brandon McManus from the left hash. This is from 47. And the kick by Folk is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
On the return, here comes St. Del. He stopped on the return at the 27. Just a week before the playoffs begin, partner, here's where teams stand as we play out this regular season finale. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Gets this one to Pierce. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Plowing up the middle. He cuts it right. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger. But that back remains hungry.
Throwing now from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No look on his first look of the game. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Putting a receiver in motion. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Mills back to throw. Left side into the hands of Dell. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Here we go, set. Ready to work, ready to work. Hey, smash.
Now we're on the counter. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the 17. He finds Stover. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Just short on 3rd down. No gain on the run. And now what will they do on 4th?
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Handoff, headed left, Pierce. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
So many offenses will script, Kate, their first 15 plays of a game, but it's often getting to the lesser-used stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. They get a decent gain out of it and continue the push for the goal line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. Here's Mills. He won't be able to make the catch. It's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Rolling left, behind some top. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans now lead by 10. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans drive their lead to 11. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out had the Cardinals now on offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Complete. It's Atwell. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Benson on 1st and 10. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A 9-yard rip on the ground there, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Murray setting up to throw. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. 1st and 10. Murray makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's taken down at the 30. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Murray able to get it to Benson. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Gets this one to Harrison. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Cardinals 1st down. Working inside the red zone. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Murray. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. 1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. So we're halfway through. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. On now is McManus to kick this away. Dell now to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Texans and this running back headed back out for a new series. They've got first down from the 31. Mills looking to throw. Hauled in left side. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 34. Finds him over the middle. And that's good for a gain of 5. Dadrian Taylor-Deverson getting there for the tackle.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Caught by the tight end, running that corner. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
From the red zone now. And he sails that one over the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. It's 2nd and goal. They give it to him up the middle. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans lead by 15 now. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 from the 41. And off to Benson from the gun. Jukes one defender. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Forward.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Here's Kyler to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back to the well again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but just nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this 3rd quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football. You can hammer at the opponent, but in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Throwing here, Murray. McBride hauls it in. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now a give. It's Benson headed right. And he's able to get back to the line, but that is all. A run for no gain doesn't help matters. It's 3rd and long coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
We've got a screen to the running back. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man. And you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. 4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. No return on that punt. And it's going to be Texans football. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Throwing here, Mills. Able to get it to Moore. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Pierce. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Only 1 quarter remaining now, and these teams are right. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Set. Go.
Right up the gut. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Simple dive up the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Here's Mills. Complete beyond the marker. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set.
Here's Mills to throw. Has it in close. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go. 70 Lions. Let go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Go.
It's a run on 4th down. And he's over the line and in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans have likely locked up the win right there. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans grow the lead now to 22 points. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. The Cardinals offense making its way out. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Murray here on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. 1st and 10. Murray gets it to him on the screen. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They've got to keep moving quick here. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Back to the air, Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
They'll run. It's Benson. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. Trey Benson, the touchdown. And the Cardinals telling their offense to stay out there. We got a 2-point attempt coming here. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. The Texans only moments away from finalizing their win as they take a knee. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So the Texans come away with the road win. And they get one more victory in a division.